Hi everybody! Today's lesson is going to be moving a point or a figure to transformations. For instance, like say you reflect it over the x-axis and then you slide it. Or maybe you dilate it and then reflect it. What we're going to do on this problem-solving page is, first of all, we're going to write verbally what kind of transformations are taking place. Like for instance, in the first one, we have the point 3, 5. It has been moved, first of all, to the point 3, negative 5. Notice how your 3's are the same, so your x-coordinate is the same, but your y-coordinates are the opposite. So we know that this is a reflection over the x-axis. I'm so sorry, guys. The stylus just doesn't want to work today. That's terrible. Okay. Well, then it's moved from 3, negative 5 to 5, 0. Well, this is a slide. You have moved it from the x-coordinate 3 to the 5. So that is to the right 2. And then negative 5 to 0 in the y-coordinate means you have moved it up 5 spaces. All right, let's take a look at the other one. Here we have the point 2, 0. Excuse me, it has been moved to the point 5, 1. Well, notice these numbers are not at all alike, so we know it's not a reflection, but it's a translation. We've moved it from 2 to 5, so that's to the right 3. And then we move from 0 to 1, so that's up 1. Well, now if you compare these 2 points, you can see that these numbers are very similar. The 5's have been changed to the opposite. The y-coordinates are the same, so we know that's a reflection over the y-axis. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry about that. This is like the 15th time I've recorded this, so I'm going to just keep going even though the writing looks terrible. All right, let's go to the third bullet. Negative 4, 6 has been moved to 4, 6. You can see we have similar numbers, just different signs, so we know the 6's are the same. That means we reflected it over the y-axis. Then it's been moved from 4, 6 to 5, 3. So to get from 4 to 5, we went to the right 1. To get from 6 to 3, we went down 3. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. This looks like kindergarten writing. All right, let's take a look at the next one. This point's gone from negative 4, 6 and been moved to negative 4, negative 6. Notice how our x-coordinates are the same. Our y-coordinates are the opposite. So we know that this one has been flipped or reflected over the x-axis. Well, now look at this. This is a dilation. You can see that the scale factor is 3 because 4 goes into 12 3 times. 6 goes into 18 3 times. So this time it has a scale factor of 3. So I'm going to say it's dilated. And I'm just going to say by 3 because it's hard to write words with this. Dilated by 3. Okay, problem 2. Give the description of the transformations represented below. So what has happened here? For this point, this is the algebraic representation of a slide or a translation. We have moved the x to the right 2 because that's a positive direction. And we moved the y to a positive direction of 3, so we went up 3. Now take a look at this. Notice how they took the translation and they reflected it over which axis? Well, they took the opposite of the x, but they kept the y the same, so that means that that was reflected over the y-axis. Reflected over the y. Okay, Let's take a look at this one. First of all, you can see that was a reflection over which axis? If you thought y-axis, that is correct because, no, sorry. If you thought x-axis, that is correct because the x's are the same, but the y's have changed to the opposite. So this one was reflected over the x-axis. And then it was translated. This one is taking 3 away this time, so we know it's to the left 3. And then it is up 1. All right, I'm going to just let you look at the answer key for this. I posted it on your Google Classroom assignment to look at the rest of these. This writing is just so terrible. I apologize for the stylus. I don't know what's wrong with it. I hope you guys understand this okay. Please be sure to email me if you have any questions. See you soon, hopefully.